guys, and I started coming at you with some more DNF Duel content. It's been a minute since we talked about DNF Duel, and it's been a minute since we have heard anything about it, especially from like the developers of it and stuff. I think I have to do a Street Fighter reaction after this. I saw something about that. I will be playing the beta that comes out this weekend. The open beta, I will be playing that. More than likely gonna be playing Ryu. If you have some like, what's it called? If you have some tips and stuff for me, since this is gonna be the very first time I'm playing Street Fighter, especially Street Fighter 6, let me know, because I already know that there have been multiple betas and people have played the game multiple different times. It's my first time because I missed out on those other ones. So yeah, if you have something down in the comments you want to tell me, let me know. But yeah, let's not waste any more time. Let's get straight into this director Q&A. Hold on. Director Kodani. Okay. I didn't actually like read that when it popped up. Our main focus was recreating the gameplay style of Dungeon Fighter Online. Makes sense, it's what it's copied after. Or it's what it gets inspiration from, I guess. Not copied after. After the release, we're doing our best to ensure the players have an enjoyable gaming experience. I believe Awakening System is the most enjoyable feature of the game. Really? The Awakening skill offers the potential for significant comeback during gameplay. True, but I don't feel like that's the most enjoyable part, but this is his opinion of the game, so I feel like the best thing about the game is the way the characters play and how cool they look with some of the combos they do, in my opinion. Because honestly, I don't even be paying attention to Awakening skill. Find this element. I wouldn't say fascinating. I just think like it's kind of like how Dragon Ball is. It's kind of like with the Awakening system, it's like sparking, or not sparking. Yeah, it's kind of like sparking in Dragon Ball mixed with the little boost that you get when you're on your last character in Dragon Ball. Except in this game, you don't have to activate it. So it's like sparking, except you don't got to do it. So imagine in Dragon Ball, you had a sparking mechanic that activated at the on your last character, because it will on your only character, because you only have one character in this game. But imagine you had sparking and it activated on your last character automatically, and you didn't have to do it. Like this game has things like sparking, like where you can use your meter to make your health come back, but like ultimately the properties that the combat mechanic offers is kind of similar to sparking, at least in my opinion. Let me know if you feel differently. Tell us about the season pass and new characters. Alright, this is a question I know a lot of people are worried about. We are carefully selecting the most popular and newly released characters from Dungeon Fighter Online. Okay, I was wondering if that's what they were doing. They're taking the most popular characters, because I saw some people like some of the characters that they selected, but like to the person who doesn't know anything about DFO, and then it's like, to us, it's just you just seem like you just pick characters at random. Spectre is one of the new characters. Other popular characters will be on the roster. Okay. Let me ask y'all, just a random opinion I just thought of. For DNF Duel, do you think they would benefit like a Mortal Kombat from having like a crazy big guest character come through? Because they're basing everything off of Dungeon Fighter, and Dungeon Fighter is cool, but Dungeon Fighter Online is a thing that's over there in Asia, and it's Asia. I think it's Asia that that this company is based out of. If I'm wrong, let me know. But it's based over on that side of the world, so it's like not very popular and well known over here in America. So I feel like if you're changing a bunch of stuff about this game, one thing that you can do to like catch a lot of more casual people is you introduce a guest character, like you get who would be a good character for this game? Maybe like someone like Biken, honestly, because she appeared in Samurai Showdown. So like maybe like get somebody like Biken, or somebody, get a guest character that would fit within the aesthetic of the game, and it will be able to look good, and then let them play crazy in the game, like have a bunch of cool and unique stuff that they can do, and then it's like, wait a minute, you get a guest character in the game that is popular in other parts of the world, you bring them in this game, that's automatically just gonna have people at least talk about the game. And if they see the character plays cool and the character is really fun, then it's like, wait a minute, if you don't make the character broken, then everybody's gonna be happy that that character got added. That just popped up in my head. Each character will have a unique battle style that doesn't overlap with the existing characters. So you're saying that they're gonna be completely different. That's good, at least. Completely unique characters. Am I am on 1080. Okay, I was about to say. Also, let me know how y'all feel about this enhanced bitrate. I feel like that should just be a default thing. I feel like they shouldn't lock that behind YouTube Premium, but that's just my opinion. Because I was looking at the bitrate and I'm like, the bitrate looks not great, but that's just YouTube. Nah, Spectre does look sick though. We recently recorded additional voices for season pass characters. We also recorded voices for the new special effects of the existing characters. So subtle changes, okay. Any update on the upcoming system update? Yeah, that's what I'm wondering, because that was a very big change that they said was going to be coming. The new awakening system, which will make it easier to use awakening effects. Additionally, we are developing a new system that makes it easier to use conversions. Yeah, because that was one thing in the game that I never learned, and it was kind of like, not because I didn't want to learn it, but it was more like I never saw people in combos using it until it was like, what was his name, like Berserker, I think, the dude who looks like Rock and Loki from Blaze Blue. I'm forgetting his name. The dude who looks like he uses blood, who uses blood in his attacks. That guy, I think his name is Berserker. That guy, he, like, I saw somebody use conversion with him and go for crazy combos with damage, and I was like, yeah, they don't. I don't think in this game they ever teach you how to use conversions like that, or at least like I don't think this game has like combo training to where like people are like, hey, doing this, or at least maybe that was just for Kunoichi, because I never saw any combos where like conversions were like, yo, you gotta use convergence to get this crazy damage right here. Maybe I was just looking at the wrong places, but like I just felt like I only saw that for Berserker, and I didn't really, well, no, I think I maybe saw it for like 2 characters, and that's it, when I played the entirety of DNF Duel. Some players want shorter combos and more neutral play. What are your thoughts on this feedback? I haven't heard the shorter combos. I've heard more neutral play because people have criticized the game for its movement and are like, add an air dash or something. And I still don't 100% feel like it's required. The added mobility, I think, will help a lot more people, because I've gotten used to how it plays, and without air blocking, I feel like giving a IED or just an air dash in general, I feel like it's gonna require air blocking, because if you're gonna jump into the air and dash, then you either need to do it for mix purposes, which would be good, but then you can still get punished by it since you can't block in the air. So I feel like it can also still just lead to them having a problem with that. But let's see what he says. While we don't plan on changing the combo system the players have grown accustomed to, we consider reducing repetitive loops in certain situations. That's good, because it's annoying as fuck when you get caught in one combo and it's just somebody doing the exact same combo over and over again. It's like, bro, give them, take away that loop shit and give them some actual sauce. Like, make them forced to like learn a combo that actually looks cool and is dope. Don't just sit there and, because loops are fine in fighting games. It's just when that's the one and only combo you're doing for the entire match, it's like, okay, now that's boring. It's like in fighters, are loops a thing you can do in fighter? Yeah, but you can't just do one loop combo for the entire match and win, because in fighters, unless you're just like that, most of the time you got to do like loops in the corner. It's very rare in fighters that a character is able to do mid-screen loops, but it is possible for some characters. But like, no, like You gotta be fucking saucy as hell to do some shit like that. Like base Vegeta loops in fighters. I ain't seen people do it in a while. Main person I saw do this was like Lotus, I think, in like training mode or like some other fighters player. But like he was able to do corner to corner loops from the left side of the screen to the right side of the screen. So basically he was doing loops falling midway in the screen. I was like, yeah, that's sick as hell looking, because it's completely different from how his loops look in the corner.
っていうのは変わらず、一部状況で、同じ技がループしてしまうようなものを是正するような、調整は入れていこうと思っています。
Our comments to the players. Any comments to the players as the director? Okay, I read that wrong the first time. We're extremely grateful to our dedicated players who have supported us since the game's release.
皆さんやってきていただいて、非常に感謝しております。その感謝に応えるべく、これから先も
Season pass and system updates. I feel like when this stuff releases, whenever this releases, because we don't know when this is gonna release just yet. Whenever this releases, I feel like they need to make a consistent update schedule, like every couple months. Okay, we're gonna have a character dropping, and then when the season pass ends, you need to start making the next one in preparation of the first one ending, so that you have a constant flow of content coming. Because if you do this, release the season pass, release all this, and then it goes back to another couple of months of darkness, and the game is not in a better spot when you're going and making new stuff and no word is coming out. If the game's not in a better place when that happens, then I feel like it's not going to do anything. Alright, so that's it for this little short 2-minute long video. Let me know how y'all feel down below about DNF Duel, if you're excited, hopeful, or anything about this future update, season pass, system changes and all that. I am cautiously optimistic. We're gonna see how it happens, because this game low-key could fix itself and turn itself all around, and people still don't give it a chance because of the bad start that it had. It's all dependent on how they do it and how the people play it, because I'll never forget this. Like I said, with Street Fighter V, which a lot of people who were there at the start remember that it was very bad, and I didn't play Street Fighter, but I watched it and I heard a lot of people's opinions on it. And one thing that everybody said is that the game had a very bad start, and the main difference between Street Fighter and DNF Duel in this case, Street Fighter is bigger. It has a way bigger audience, way more dedicated audience, and way more loyal fans than DNF Duel. Because like I said at the start of this, DNF Duel is not something that came from America, and it's a American fighting game that people known for years and had this attachment to. This is something that is its very first game, so they don't have that loyalty and stuff built in like a Street Fighter would, where Street Fighter's bad, okay, we're gonna give it a couple years of being bad, and then we're gonna check back in and, oh hey, it's good now, and it's the main only Street Fighter game we got, okay, we're gonna play it. This is DNF Duel, first one. There are many other games you can play right now, or coming out soon, that are way more known and probably gonna be way better than this game is right now. So it's like they got to do a lot of work to catch up. But let me know how y'all feel down below. I'll see y'all next video. Like, subscribe for you. I'll see y'all next time. Peace. Girl, so cute.